This that new York, yeah, word. This that new York, yeah. This that new York, this that big drop, motherfuckers.
Oh, do you have fears of or nightmares of like, cause we seen athletes make 100 million and go broke. Do you wake up like, yo, this 10 million can go at any time?
Never going broke.
What are you doing in place to make sure you don't go broke?
Yo, some of that stuff is capped too. Yo, bro, we've been surviving on nothing for 100 years. How we do it? Why do I have to invest my 10 million? What are you talking about? I can invest a little bit and put the rest in the stash.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let these guys gas you when you get some money, you gotta buy a building the first week. No, you fucking don't.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yo, buy this, No. Yo, homie, I just got rich. I got a long time before I feel like some panic button to flip some more money.
Right.
That 5 million can just sit there. Fuck you talking about, nigga? I have to let it sit. I'm playing with $1 million fresh right now in the streets. If I can't flip this million to make some more before I go back in, I'm not a hustler. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got $1 million, I'm gonna put 100,000 into this business, I'm gonna drop an album, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and we're gonna see what comes back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not fucking losing no millions and millions of dollars.
Do you?
Gentlemen, if y'all don't mind, good chime in for
Sure, what's up, bitch?
All right, so I want to address this because what I speak about are things that I wrestle with what's inside of myself. So I want the world and even my peers to understand when I speak, I'm never speaking like, you know.
Hold on, Bigga. Something I meant to do in the beginning. Shout out to you for giving 40 unemployed ex-cons jobs over the weekend. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you.
The Exodus program for anyone who have a felony and having a rough time to get a job. The Exodus program, you can look it up online. You go to them and you join them and they help you. They network with other companies. They networked with me and I hired 40 of the convicted.
Do the imaginary, the words. Right?
Yeah.
Do it right there. Boom. Wow.
But getting back to what I was saying, the things that I wrestle with things in myself, so I don't never want my peers to think like I'm saying. You know, I deal with these thoughts myself. So I hear us talking about money. I hear us talking about rich. And I don't want nobody to get it twisted.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I love the money probably more than any of you. You know what I'm saying? I'm about the money probably. Honestly, I don't, know all y'all personally, but I'm about the money. People that know me on camera would say, yeah, that dude, that's him. I'm very much about business. Now, within that, I wrestle with every day. I hear Five say he got rich and everything like that. I hear us talk about God, I hear us talk about the Bible, and then I wonder what message are we ultimately putting out there. Now, one of the things I think about in the Bible that I wrestle with is the scripture says that for a rich man to make it into heaven is like a camel making it through the eye of a needle.
Right.
That's one that I would like to hear how y'all feel about that. The scriptures also have a story. Christ was on his journey one day and he ran into a guy and the guy told him, I want to be down with you. I want to rock and roll with you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm putting this in my own words, but those know this is exact scripture.
Yeah.
So he said, all right, follow the commandments. You know? He said, whoa, I follow all the commandments. I do all of that. He said, oh, all right. So you follow commandments, then give up all your money and give up everything that you have to the poor, and then come rock with me. And when he said that, him and the disciples kept going, and the dude was standing there stuck. So he told the disciples when he walked off, the problem and the issue was with the guy was that he was rich and that he couldn't figure out that part that he said. And that's something that... that's something that I personally.
Well, look, when you finish
let
the
me
statement,
finish my point.
Right.
Great
That's
answers.
something personal because we can all say whatever we want to say.
Right.
I'm being real right now.
Right.
All that, I'm not, we could say what we want to say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So ain't no man gonna tell me different.
Right.
Can you walk away if you are called to walk away from it all?
Are you ready?
Can you?
You ready for the answer?
Yeah.
All right. First thing first, in this particular situation, there's many stories in the Bible. Solomon, there's stories of niggas being dead as broke.
Mm.
And God told him to do something, and he rewarded him with riches.
Right.
Period. I think in this particular situation, for me, if I've been trying to get in the music business for 20 years, I've been running the streets for 20 years, running all this shit, and the whole time, you know it, anybody that knows me knows this, I've been telling my God, I've been having the faith.
Yeah.
That's what half the people even talk to me in the first place. Dead Broke Five with his hoping and dreaming and faith shit. That's how I got started.
Right.
The whole time, whether you want to look at the music industry as the Illuminati and devils, well, the devils didn't give me no money. This whole time.
Right.
God giving me the money so I can come on this podcast and do what I'm telling you right now. I got it from God. That's all my mission is.
Right.
And through the faith in that, some people gonna convert. Some of these unbelievers are gonna convert.
Right.
Some of these niggas right now that say, you know what, 5 is fronting. It's not over, nigga. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not gonna stop. Whether I don't have the bank card on me for 2 days, I'm gonna have bread until I die, nigga.
Right.
So every week you're gonna get a new renewal of faith for me. Because it's not stopping, and I'm gonna keep saying God. Now the day you hit me and I'm coked up in the back of the van, and I'm like, I don't know about that God shit right now. I got the show later.
That's when we got a problem.
That's when we got a problem. Oh, hold up. That's for me, that's what I feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then the other thing we said,
Can a rich man make it in?
if he has
heaven?
faith. Because most of the rich people didn't get the riches like I just got it, nigga. Nobody waits 20 years. That's what I told you. It's an anomaly.
Yeah.
This is not the everyday. This is like a real movie. A nigga sit broke and wait. Like the Book of Eli. He's walking around every fucking day blind, but he has a mission. That's how I feel. That's one of my favorite movies right now. Because at the end of the day, I feel like that's me. I'm walking around and niggas are saying, yo, bro, you blind and you can't get over there without, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, fuck y'all niggas. Niggas coming to shoot at me and all that. And I'm taking them out and I'm keeping the faith thing. You can't stop it because God's in front of me. You know what I mean? I just told you, I'm not perfect.
Right.
I'm not perfect. So there's nothing, you know what I mean? I know I'm going to heaven. You know what I'm trying to say?
I think in the terms of that particular scripture, it's about people who've always had it. People used to a certain lifestyle. But when you witness a miracle, yeah, it's easy to get caught up. Because now you got access to everything. How do you go from trying to figure it out to now?
You know what else?
It's unlimited.
You know what, fellas? You know what I gotta bring up too? That people, and we have to shout out to T.I. My nigga, I've been living rich for about 10 years already before I fucking had the money, bro. When you met me, you came to me in LA, I was in a $5 million house.
He was T.I.
I made it ready.
Right.
Like, we made it. The money thing and living good, actually, I was living better. You heard? I'm worth 7, 8 million. T.I.'s worth 100 million. He got mansions everywhere.
Right.
I got one. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's a little different. So in that camp, I never had to worry about funds. Like that. Like, money's here, cars are here. Like, we good. It's that's how it's always been.
Right.
So I never had the eagerness or the thirstiness like the average person. I was kind of spoiled already.
Right.
You know, it went from half a pound to 2 pounds of weed this week. But not like, it's my first time smoking Zaza. It's my first time in a fucking Bentley. Like, get the fuck out of here. You been getting money or being at that level. And I also make it clear, too, that I don't worship money like that. But this is the time, this is what I feel like, too. This is the time period to talk about it. You know what I mean? I'm not worshiping the money, but we're not going to downplay the miracle. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm not going to do that.
Right.
So then we got to talk about the bread.
Right.
It's Hoffa, trapper turned smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard.